So every day after I finish my classes at college, I leave and I go straight to the gym. And I'll always get out either 10 or 11. Like on Tuesdays, Thursdays, get out at 10. And Mondays, Wednesdays, I get out at 11. So Monday through Thursday, I always go to the gym right after class, right? And if you've ever gone to the gym at the same time, like every day, you've probably noticed that there's a lot of people that you recognize. You see those same people every time. And over time, I've developed a little gym crush on this one girl. She's there, pretty much every time I am. I mean, like she's just beautiful. She's beautiful, but I never talk to her. I'm sure, maybe, I think one day I'll work up the courage to say something, but I don't know. I just kind of just a little gym crush. It's nothing crazy. But today I almost embarrassed myself in front of her. I mean, I kind of did, but I don't know. I don't think she saw. So it was a normal lift. I was hitting back and by. So I first spot her when I'm doing some curls, some cable curls to be more specific. And I think she was doing like the same thing. It looked like. So I'm just standing there doing some curls. I've been doing this new type of curl. I'm not sure what it's called. I can't remember, but it's like actually I think it's called like Bayesian curls or something. I don't know if that's like a real term. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. I know. But I don't know, I like the exercise, and I was doing that, and she was pretty close to me, and it was nice. It was just nice. I was just chilling there. I wasn't being a creep. I was looking at her. It's just a gym crush. It's what you do. I wasn't like trying to be like a creep and just creep on her, but it's just whatever. I was observing. Whatever. Sue me. All right. Don't actually sue me, but yeah. So that's going great. And then one of my friends actually texts me, and he goes, "Hey, you at the gym? I'm coming to the gym right now." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here." But I had to leave in like 30 minutes because I had to grab something from my grandparents. But so my friend came, worked out with him for a little bit, and me and him were sitting on two benches next to each other. I was just doing some dumbbell incline curls, and then he was hitting chest, so he was doing some there's just dumbbell incline chest press. So we're both doing some incline dumbbell stuff. And so I was talking to him, and then I go down and grab my water bottle. And for some reason, and I can't explain why this happened, but I just didn't touch my mouth to the water bottle. And I started like pouring it down, and it just got all over my pants. Literally, you know, if you spill something on your pants, there's one place you don't want it to land, and that's your crotch. And that's where all of it landed actually. All of the water landed right on my crotch. And so it looked like I pissed myself, all right? I didn't know what to do. I was just kind of sitting there, and I look over at my friend and I'm like, "Oh my God, look what I just did." And he starts laughing at me. Like, dude, it was literally a Greg Heffley ass moment. Like, this is some shit that would happen in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So I just kind of sit there. I didn't really know what to do because, like, if I get up, people are gonna see that there's a giant wet stain on my crotch, and I don't want people to think that I pissed myself. And I don't necessarily think people would actually assume that I pissed myself. I think they would probably assume that I spilled water on myself, like I did. But I didn't want my gym crush to see it. And I actually noticed that she was like close to us. She was on one of the benches, like a few benches down from us actually. And I was like I had to get up soon because I had to go over like and do my next workout. I even considered just leaving the gym like right then and there, but I still had a little bit left to do. So I kind of just what I did was I covered my pants with my water bottle, and that didn't really work. So my friend suggested that I pour water on like other parts of my pants, so it looks like I just like spilled a bunch of water everywhere. And I didn't really want to do that, but to be honest, I figured it was the most logical thing because just having one big wet stain on your pants like that just looks like piss. All right, it just does. So I poured a little on my knee, and I didn't connect them. 'Cause, if you connect that, it looks like I just have a giant stream of piss running down my leg. But it kind of looked a little better. It still didn't look great, so I was still kind of trying to hide it. And I go up, put my dumbbells back on the rack, and then I start walking. I have to walk past the gym crush to get to where I was going. Like there was no way I could have like really avoided that unless I went all the way around, which I wasn't doing. So I kind of walked past her. I'm covering it a little bit, but you can still see it. And I don't think she saw it. I think she might have been on her phone or something. But I make my way over, and I start doing preacher curls. And that's all well and good, because the machine kind of hides my pants, so didn't really have to worry about anyone seeing it. And since that was my last exercise, all I had to do now is just leave. And I did wind up going to the locker room and trying to wipe it off, but let's be real, it's not going to dry like that in a second. So I just sucked it up, and I walked out of the gym, and I wound up passing her again. And I don't think she saw it, but I'm not going to lie, it kind of looked like she might have looked over. And, you know, I don't know. She might have seen it, but at the end of the day, if she did, she'll forget about it. And it is what it is, I guess. But then, once I get to my car, I remember that I had to go pick up food for my grandparents. And I was like, shit, dude, like, I gotta go into this restaurant, grab some food with this wet crotch stain on my pants. And so what I basically did was, I had a hoodie lying in my car. And I was like, all right, I'll just hold the hoodie like in front of it, but not make it obvious. Because my options were either doing that or like tying the hoodie around my waist. But like, I don't know, I just want to. I feel like you look like a fool when you do that. So I just wound up doing the whole, just holding it in front of me. And dude, the order was supposed to be ready at 12:35, and I was in there for like 15 minutes just waiting, past 12:35, covering my crotch because they were just like running late. And then they forgot to give us like one of the cookies that my grandparents ordered. So, I mean, I didn't care about that. I'm just, just adding insult to injury. But yeah, I get back in my car, and that's pretty much it. I was able to, I think, avoid being seen by my gym crush. I didn't really care if like anyone else saw. It's like whatever. It's just, I mean, it's just water at the end of the day. I know it's water. You guys know it's water. It's water, all right? I would never piss myself in public. I don't even think I could. I've actually tried to. Okay, that sounds weird. But I remember I was with my friends once, and for some reason, one of my friends, like, he always says the stupidest shit ever. He said, try to piss your pants right now. I'm trying right now, and I can't do it. My body won't let me. And naturally, I was curious, so I tried to, because I did have to pee. I tried to do it, and my body wouldn't let me. So I literally don't think I'm capable of doing that unless like I'm about to burst. But yeah, that's the whole story. I'll probably see her tomorrow. I'll be there at the same time. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to her. I want to eventually, because I feel like, there's that mindset of like, I'd rather, I guess, get rejected than never try. But even with that mindset, I still don't try. So, I don't know. I'll update you guys if anything else happens. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.